Hey everybody and welcome back. So today is going to be a mini reading, just simply because of my schedule within the next couple weeks. Like I mentioned last time, will be pretty busy. So instead of just waiting extra days, I wanted to at least get something out for the purposes of guidance. So today's mini reading is going to be ask any question. What is the best guidance? So try to clear your mind. This one is going to be a little bit tricky. If you have multiple questions. So try to clear your mind, just sit back, take that breath, center yourself, and try to think of whatever within you feel that you need the most guidance from at this time. And if that is not resonating for you, it might not be the time to ask the question. You can always click off. But that is the topic for today. And I have the 4 groups here. I'll show you each one. But before even looking at the candles that we have here, I just wanted you to have the question in mind, okay? So whenever you're ready, you can pause if you need to think of the question. And whenever you're ready here, I'll show you each one. So for group number 1, we have the red candle. And all of these are very authentic and used I use them for meditation at one point. We have for group number 2, the orange candle. For group number 3, we have the yellow candle. And for group number 4, we have the green candle. And, you don't necessarily want to go with your favorite color, but just go with whichever one is calling most to you in the moment. And the timestamps are going to be in the description and in the comments. It's a general reading, might not resonate 100%. And link for personal reading is in the description box, okay? So whenever you are ready, I will see you at your reading. Hey everyone, this is the reading for those of you that chose group number 1, which is the red candle. Spirit, this is for group 1, and whatever the question that they have, what is the best guidance for them? Please provide us with clear guided messages for group 1. All right. So what I'm going to do first is get the overall energy for whatever it is you're dealing with, and from there we will see, it's going to be clear what the guidance is or should be. Spirit, what are the energies for group 1's question? What are we dealing with here? I feel that you guys have a question in mind, in particular about a strong connection, whether it's love, family, or friendship, like whatever it is. There's someone here in mind that is sharing your energy field, and they're very much connected to you, but there is some sort of either conflict in the connection or the situation that does need this clearing away, and that does need some sort of rest and like cleansing. Spirit, okay, so let's see what else. Spirit, is there anything else we need to know for group 1 and their question, or the present energy that we need to know for group 1? Now, if it's not resonating that it's with another person, it is always possible that it's internal, right? So for some of you, it might have even been self-love or inner child healing. And I do feel like this is definitely confirming that for those of you that it resonates, it's that. Either way, the energy is quite conflicted. There might be a lot of pain here from the past in regards to whatever it is you're dealing with or thinking about. There was a lot of pain in regards to this. But the good news is that we see a lot of clearing and cleansing. Okay. So, Spirit, for group number 1 and their particular question, what would you say is the best guidance for them in moving forward with this particular situation, Spirit? Please and thank you. For group 1, please. Best guidance, Spirit. Oh my. We have here the 6 of Wands. That's really cool. It is a card of victory and success. So let's see how that relates to the guidance. Okay, Spirit, what is the guidance? Best guidance. Okay, they're telling you to move forward towards your success, towards your victory, towards the path that you knew was naturally the next step for you. So this means that it was something following with your intuition to move forward here. And some of you, the best guidance is actually to... This is interesting. It's actually a conflicted, little bit of a conflicted message. Some of you, wow, hang on, let me find out. So for all of you, you are planting the seeds of this success. That I do see. So this means that you might not necessarily need to leap immediately, because we have that energy here. I think that's why it's conflicting, because some of you want to take that leap immediately. Now, okay, I'm very happy that I slowed down, because it would have been a total opposite message. Thank you for Spirit for, oh my. The best guidance for you guys is to first plant some roots here. So you may need to be a little bit more patient, but plant the seeds of your success. So this means that you may have to take a little bit more time to think about the situation, to kind of take a little bit of a step back to survey the situation. Because if you felt like you wanted to just leap tomorrow, they're kind of advising against that, and you will be in a better position for your future if you were to give yourself that space. But the second part of the advice, the guidance, is to follow your intuition closely. But for this, you're going to have to clear your mind. So whether your situation has to do with a loved one, someone you're sharing a connection with, or your own self-love, your own life path, whatever it is, take some time to clear your mind, to ask yourself what your intuition actually is, and to plant these seeds. So if you're talking about a situation with yourself, you may have to do some inner hermit work, reflection work. If you're dealing with another person, it might have to do with planting seeds of cooperation, communication, working together. But ultimately, the path in front of you is going to be successful. Like whatever your question was, it is going to be successful. And when the time is right, oh boy, big message there, capital letters. When the time is right, you will move forward and you will have that success. So this is going to be a delicate sort of a, sort of a path in front of you. Trust yourself. Trust your intuition, slow down, breathe very deeply and calmly on a regular basis, because if you're going off of like rushed energy, it will really not work in your favor. Spirit, is there any final advice? What is the best message, best guidance for group 1, please, in this situation? Oh my, this is awesome. You guys are awesome. So we have here the 10 of Cups. So this is like literally harmony, okay? So... yes, with the Chariot card, I didn't actually see you making a choice. I didn't really see that. For some of you, it could be. It was more of movement. It was as if the choice was very, very obvious and you just moved forward with it, okay? So that could have been the choice itself for movement. So yeah, move towards your happiness, your feeling of success within whatever your clear intuition is telling you after you get rid of the fear. And for some of you, that is the decision. Move towards harmony, move towards love, move towards self-love, or, whatever the case is, and plant those seeds of success by just being mindful, by being thoughtful, and by not rushing and giving yourself ample patience, okay? We're going to need patience here. We're going to need a lot of heart here. And that's how that you're going to be able to solve this or to move forward with this. Okay, so group 1, that's the mini reading. And if this didn't resonate like at all, it might not be the right group for you, but I did hope for the rest of you that it resonated, that it helped in some way. And I'm happy for you guys that you have a very, very positive outcome waiting for you, okay? So again, no need to rush. Just have faith within this vision. Use your intuition at all times. Ask your guides for help as well, and it will come towards you, okay? Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Sending you all love, and I hope to see you next time, okay? Take care. Bye-bye. Hey everyone, this is the reading for those of you that chose group number 2, which is the orange candle. Spirit, this is for group 2 and whatever question they have in mind and the best guidance for them. Please provide us with clear guided messages for group 2. Okay, Spirit, what are some of the general present energies for group 2's question or situation? Present energies for group 2, please, and their situation. Oh. All right. I mean, you know what? Your advice is already coming out. Boy, this is a prosperous day with group 1 and you guys coming out with these cards. This is awesome. Okay, so was this your first card? No, it was this one. 8 of Cups. You're going to be moving on to something very soon. And specifically where it's leading you towards, wow, is victory and success and a lot of happiness. Like, this couldn't get any better. I mean, well, maybe it could, but like, this is looking great. Excuse me. So, I feel like the best advice or the best guidance here, some of you may have been confused as to whether or not you should move on. Based off of this card, the contrast, I feel like it's kind of obvious, you see? In this card, you're captive, restricted, can't see in front of you, and feeling just overall trapped. So the fact that I saw this as your first card to me is pretty clear that this is what you end up doing. I think it's all a matter of timing. Like, if some of you feel ready to do so, you don't have to rush. You always have to just like tune in to whatever feels right for you, aka intuition. But we're going to get more on the guidance, but I do see that you succeed in freeing yourself from like whatever situation or energy that's happening here. This could be environmental, this could be mental. In most cases, it's both. But I do see immediately that your soul was wanting to move on, and that is exactly what you did. And the outcome is just wonderful. See? So much success, happiness, feeling home, feeling celebration, clarity, lots of creativity, spirituality, and heart going on here. But let's get more guidance. I feel like for a lot of you, this was a work situation, or for lesser of you, it was like a relationship or just like self-defeating thoughts, you know. But when I see this, I do often think of work because, you know, that's very common and it can be very debilitating spiritually. Okay. Spirit, can you tell us what is the best guidance for group number 2, please, for their situation in mind? What is the best guidance for them? For group 2? Oh my goodness, look at that. Okay, so we do have clarity at the bottom, which is always nice. We have the World here. Okay. So the world is talking about the completion of a cycle, which does confirm the Eight of Cups. Okay. So they do want you to close out the old chapter. I do feel like there's a lot of reflection that's needed here, though, because we have the Devil for some reason. And then we have the King of Wands. So let's zero in on this because that's curious. Spirit, can you tell us why the Devil is here as well as the King of Wands, and what's the guidance? Oh, it's attachment. Yeah, that's what it is. So you have an attachment to something, which was making you feel like this. So if you see these cards together, you can feel the captivity coming from both of them, especially with the chains right here. So the guidance here, we're going from the Devil energy to the total opposite. You have like these divine counterparts, right? Total opposite. This is freedom, light, love, and a lot of healing. It's also using your own inner guidance. The Lover's card can often talk about a decision, okay? So, part of the guidance here, part of the advice, do not make any decision with either a negative lens, meaning like fear, or some of you, it might even be something like, it might even be something like spite or something worse, like some kind of negative feeling. Because with the King of Wands coming through here, this is like almost like a hot-headed energy next to the Devil, so be careful. Try to do things from a space of clarity, of love, of inner harmony and calmness, as well as divine guidance and protection. So that's the best way to navigate this situation. Spirit, any other best guidance for group number 2, please? Okay, what else? You've worked so hard on this, and if you operate with this positive energy to make this change, it will absolutely bring you to a state of happiness, see? Because you've put a lot of work into this, and at this point, you know, you've really earned the Pentacles and the Cups here. So this one, if it's not resonating that this is you, it could just be the situation. But either way, protect yourself with the energy of divine love, with self-love, with whatever, and you are on your way towards this happiness, this fulfillment. So keep focused, keep your eye on the prize, kind of a feeling, you know, whatever that might be in your situation, and it'll come to you. Okay, let's get one final card for you guys. The Judgment. Yeah, you're moving on up. You have nothing to worry about. You're reaching a higher level. And I do feel like, again, it's because of your hard work. So you're reaching a higher state of knowing and within your spiritual and emotional fulfillment. So this is really, really good. Okay, so yeah, you may have to release all of this like heavy energy underneath, but you will get there. Okay, so group number 2, that is your mini reading. I hope that this was helpful, but if it didn't resonate like at all with your situation or question, it's not for you. Okay, so I hope it helped you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope to see you next time, and I'm sending you love and light. Okay, take care of yourselves. Bye-bye. Hey guys, this is the reading for those of you that chose the yellow candle, group number 3. Spirit, this is for group 3 and whatever question they ask that they have in mind and the best guidance for them. Please provide us with clear guided messages for group 3. Okay. So we're going to first get the overall energy for the question or the present energy, basically. And then we'll get the guidance. Spirit, for group 3, what is the present energy for them surrounding their question or their situation for group 3? Let me see. Okay, we're looking at a blockage and conflict here. Oh, whoop, jeez. It's like bouncing around. All right, we already know what the guidance is. You guys have to surrender to this because you're trying to control the situation, I feel. And the only thing that this is resulting in is more conflict and more blockage. So if you guys tend to hate uncertainty, that's why this is difficult. But if you can trust that Spirit has your back and that everything is happening in alignment with your highest good, you will find a positive future, okay? So we kind of jumped into it there, but that's what I'm seeing. Immediately, I saw it. Yeah. There could be conflict with other people. There could be a lot of inner conflict, like a lot in comparison. 4 of Pentacles could also be stubborn or inflexible type of energy or, you know, like rigidity or whatever. But the thing is, though, about the 4 of Pentacles is that this is actually preventing you from seeing your future. Like you see the landscape or the whatever this is, the village, I don't know what this is, like a city or a village behind him here, or them here. You're unable to see it because you feel quite stuck. Some of you, if it's not rigidity or like stubbornness, it could be fear. That's another common thing as well in regards to feeling that stuckness. So the simple best guidance here for you guys, group number 3, you do have to trust the situation, you know. You have to trust within Spirit, the divine, your guides, like yourself. And you have to surrender here because I do feel that because of this energy with the 4 of Pentacles, you are trying to hold on to something or control for things that are out of your hands. And although that sounds like a great ability, human beings don't have it. The only thing that we can have any say in, the only thing that we can control is our own free will, right here and right now. But after that point, you have to kind of just like, you know, like wipe your hands, wash your hands clean. It's out of your hands. It's out of your hands at that point. There's nothing more we can do. So you have to surrender to this. Spirit, can you tell us more? What is their best guidance? Okay. A lot of compassion also for yourself, for the situation, or the people involved will help you. And with the Queen of Cups here, this is a very empathic energy. This is a very loving, gentle, sensitive energy. So if you already have that, or if you don't have that, either way, tap into this energy. Strength is patience and like, you know, just compassion, soft energy. Very different from the 4 of Pentacles because that's like a hard, conflicted energy as well with the 5 of Swords. So tap into this energy and try to be more fluid, for sure, with the Queen of Cups. Be more patient, a little bit more patient with the Strength card. And this is going to fall into place. Just perfectly into place. And here's, you see, so if you don't believe me, believe the 10 of Pentacles. So this here is going to, this is going to be determined. Well, I don't want to phrase it in that way, but this is a very, very possible outcome if you surrender to the situation in a way of allowing this abundance to come towards you, or this positive happy outcome to come towards you. This also could be involving other people as well. There's a happy outcome here if you allow it to come towards you, okay? So especially if you open up your heart space, if you open up, let's say, for some of you, your communication, this is going to be a very positive outcome. Spirit, can you tell us a little bit more best guidance for group number 3? You may need to give back in a sense, or even out the scales here, because with the Six of Pentacles, someone was not getting what they needed. If you're dealing with conflict with other people or like a situation, try to really look at it from both sides and ask yourself what was uneven about this situation. So the scales here is going to be different for everyone watching, but just try to ask that question. And if you were not giving enough to yourself, or if maybe you were not giving enough to either someone else or a situation or something, now is the time to even that out. Make things fair, okay? So that's the guidance. Things need to be made fair. And that is where the prosperity will come in. And then we have here the World card. What's the clarity for the World card, Spirit? What's the guidance? Oh, all right. Well, they just want you to move forward, move onward with a new perspective, a new and more positive attitude, and to just keep going with these 2 cards. Let's see, anything else? Spirit, anything else for group number 3? Anything else at all? Yeah, because we don't want this. I mean, who wants that? The 9 of Wands is all the battles, but we've already been through this. We don't need this. It's time to cycle it out. And that's what the World card, I feel, is talking about. So just let the cycles fade away, die away, wither away, whatever, meaning the cycles that are no longer serving you, because that would be the only thing that's standing in the way. See? It would be the only thing that's kind of keeping you in this energy, which is not serving anybody, okay? See, Sun card here. Spirit, final message for group number 3. Anything else? Let's get one more. Okay, got it. Yeah, this is really beautiful. Whoa, this is so nice. See? The Ace of Cups and the Magician. So much potential for healing, for cleansing, for a fresh start, and for refocusing yourself, for manifesting so much positive energy in your life. So it's not that we're really doing anything outrageous here, like that's so different. It's little things that are actually quite big spiritually. It's not easy to surrender, but that is the simple advice, even though it isn't easy. But if you can trust that, what's coming towards you as a result of that is so worth it, okay? Look at that. Okay, so group number 3, that's what I have for you. If this didn't resonate at all, it might not be for you, but that's what I have, so be careful with this energy. This is like the negative energy that is preventing your happiness. So maybe write it down. Maybe in a journal or notebook, just write down what you feel within yourself and in general is carrying negative energy, and work towards healing that, okay? So thank you for tuning in. I hope it was helpful in some way. And best of luck with your situation, and I hope to see you guys next time, okay? Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye. Hey everyone, this is the reading for those of you that chose group number 4, which is the green candle. Spirit, this one is for group 4, please, and whatever question they have in mind, and what is the best guidance for them. Please provide us with clear guided messages. for group 4. Okay. Spirit, what are the present energies surrounding group 4's question or situation, please? Group 4. Whoa. Okay. Group 4. So the energy that your question is carrying, we have a bit of a mix here, but it does look like, for the most part, this is involving something having to do with your happiness, your future, something with like that you feel strongly within your intuition. Some of you, it's psychic energy. There's a little bit of a mix here, actually. Here, with the 7 of Swords at the bottom and the 4 of Pentacles, you're going to be, okay, we're going straight into it here. You're going to be receiving truth. There will be some deception that will be cleared up, or answer that will be cleared up in the near future. So that's not necessarily guidance, but this is a prediction. It's coming through. Yeah, so whatever is going to be revealed to you, it is going to impact your happiness and your fulfillment, your future, pretty much, yeah, everything in that way. Spirit, can you tell us just a little bit more about their situation, present energies for group 4? Yeah, there was definitely something that was in the dark, something that potentially was causing you a lot of pain, especially within the heart, a lot of heaviness here. And it may have been preventing you from moving forward to a positive future. So that all does make sense. It's all related to each other. So it feels like there was something that was a severe blockage in your life, whether it was an uncertainty itself, whether it was like, I don't know, maybe a connection with another person, a situation regarding your happiness. There was a huge blockage here, but it's going to be cleared. Spirit, what is your best guidance for group number 4 in their situation? What is your best guidance for them? Okay. Man. Okay. So, a couple of different things here. If the situation or whatever you were thinking about was unfair to you or someone near you, there needs to be fairness, there needs to be justice in the situation. So you may need to start giving to yourself, giving less to another person or situation, or in whatever way the scales were not balanced. It has to come to balance is one message for guidance. On a similar vein, with the Queen of Wands, you have to replenish yourself. Definitely take back your light, your power, increase creativity, your own sense of leadership. Whichever one resonates for your situation, that has to come next, because this is going to be like the torch. It's going to lead the way. And the final thing, as you can see from this card, is walking away. 8 of Cups. 8 of Cups is a card of leaving behind a negative energy and releasing something that did not serve you, whether it was a way of thinking, a person, a situation, whatever it was that was blocking you. This is what was blocking you. Yeah, this is heavy. This is what was blocking your happiness, and that is unfair to you. Whatever this was or is, it's blocking your happiness. Okay, Spirit, can you tell us more guidance for group number 4? See, it's also blocking your prosperity. This is really insane. Look at the Justice again, the Scales again. You have a bright future ahead of you. There's no reason to be blocked anymore. So whatever you feel personally was the blockage, because it is going to be different for all of you, you are the ones that are going to come to that inner decision based off of your spiritual sight, your intuition, your psychic abilities, whatever the case is. It's an inner knowing. You're going to be the one to decide this. But you're also deciding to be happy. You're deciding to reach your happiness and your your growth, your fulfillment. This is your decision. I love that. That is awesome. Good for you. Because nothing should hold you back in the way that it was showing up here, especially if it was someone or something that was lying to you or being deceptive or hidden or like whatever. Okay. Spirit, any other advice? Guidance for group number 4, please. Whoa. So ultimately, everything is going to work out effortlessly here. It's going to fall into place. I think another group got a similar message, do you see? And you mustn't worry, because I think that by now you can see that Spirit is providing for you, that they have your back. So you mustn't worry. That's literally how they just phrased it. I sounded like I was some... I sounded like I was some old movie or something. Like they just used that language. But one of my guides actually used that phrase. That was kind of funny. So they're very wise, whoever said that. Yeah, so this is going to balance out. It will become clear. You will receive a lot of light and be enlightened. The Page of Cups is what told me that everything was going to be okay. Page of Cups, because this is kind of like a spirit guide in a sense, like a messenger, a bringer of good news, especially in matters of the heart, if that was your concern. You're going to be healed in the heart, especially. You're going to receive something involving matters of the heart, is what they said. Yeah, I mean, might be a shift, might be difficult, but for good reason. You're reaching a powerful state. Spirit, anything else for group number 4 and their best guidance? Okay. So the final guidance here, there's a little bit more coming through. There's like disagreements and conflict and chatter. What is this? What's going on here? It's like confusion. See? So you may want to take some time within the present to clear the air, to clear your mind, to sit and meditate, to like whatever, like work with your guides, to pray, things like that. Because there's a lot of fog. See? And because of this, your intuition is actually being inhibited. So I'm glad that that came through at the end. Be careful. Because your intuition is strong. But if there's like this energy, you can't access it. So step 1, before all of the other advice, is to calm your inner waters, your mind, to center yourself. Because you have a really, really powerful intuition, like very strong psychic ability here. Even if you don't identify with that, it's here. So come back into the center, take off the blindfold, calm your inner waters, use some peaceful visualizations, especially water. And you have a rebirth here. So the blindfold is coming off and you're going to be able to see clearly in front of you, especially what decisions to make. Let's get some final cards, Spirit, please, for group 4. Oh my. Yeah, this is going to, you are headed towards very, very high vibration and lots of friendships or support, happiness, and brightness. You see the sun in both cards? Actually, all 3 cards, because this is pretty sunny. Okay, let this be your focus as well. Instead of focusing on whatever didn't serve you, this in itself is the guidance. This is the focus. So refocus yourself, realign yourself, come into that inner balance, and everything will fall into place. There's people to support you at this time of your life, or there will be, okay? Or this is always talking about our guides as well, but I do feel like this is friendships or support in your outer world as well. Okay, so group 4, that's what I have for you. And if this didn't resonate at all, it might not be the reading for you, but I hope that it did. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'm wishing you the best of luck on your journeys. And next time I come back around, I'm going to have a full reading. It's just because of lack of time in these next few weeks. So thank you guys once more. Sending you light and love, sending you lots of blessings and abundance, and I will see you next time. Okay, take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.